Good afternoon, everyone. Taking a look at the Alta report, otherwise known as the Webbots, direct hit already May. Humans being afflicted by anxiety. That's the Schumann Resonance ramping up, as well as planetary geometry repeating something from 1900 years ago, the increase in the galactic cosmic rays, as well as pegging on the unprecedented atmospheric compression event, floods across the United States, dislocating populations, strange snowfalls, strange precipitation patterns, and the emergence of new glaciers. California skiing all summer long. That snow is not going to melt during the summer. It's just going to be added to next year. The start of new glaciation. And while you're watching the video, please remember to subscribe to Adapt 2030. The May 2017 Asymmetric Linguistic Trends Analysis Intelligence Report, Alta, otherwise known as the Webbots. First metadata is the sun disease. It's talking about anxiety, frantic thinking, and other language like this pointing out to humans on the edge. Back in the beginning of the year, the Schumann resonance of our planet jumped to 36, the highest ever recorded. A bit wide out here. This is actually the heartbeat and the electrical signature accelerating on this Earth. And the Schumann resonance generally is around 7.83. But factors related to this are also the Earth's magnetic field, plasma physics, and these blue, highly charged auroras we saw last month, radiant energy, telluric currents which are running through the actual crust of the Earth, cymatics. And when you take a look at the Schumann resonance in April as well, up, this is having an effect on the mental cognition of the human species. Add into this galactic cosmic radiation increasing 12.5% just over this last year and a half. And then we continue forward from where the last chart left off and we have another 5% increase. If the Santa Ana winds can influence human behavior in California, for sure these galactic cosmic rays at uber levels never seen before, except for a grand solar minimum, are definitely going to have effects. Now you add all these together, mix and stir, and the cherry on top is 19% increase in galactic cosmic rays forecast above what's already here at these record levels coming through the next solar cycle. So when we're talking about sun disease, it literally is from the decreasing magnetosphere on our planet, from the galactic cosmic rays, from the vibrational frequency, not an ascension at all. It is just the vibration frequency level that we exist at is speeding up. You feel the changes. Your emotions are running wild. This is exactly what this pegs to and exactly what it refers to. Second direct hit. Lexicon used as a rain train. Repeatedly dumping rains. That would absolutely be the historic rains in the United States. Atmospheric compression event. Talking about natural dams, levees breaking when the water pressure exceeds the resistance force of these levees. And you see that again and again. These levee breaches, the infrastructure in the United States is aging. We really absolutely put at the top of the priority list levee strengthening, because these floods are going to get worse from this year forward. The evacuations from the flooding are pressing. How many hundreds of thousands of people need to be evacuated now? This comes on the heels of the soaring wheat prices, Cyclone Low Blizzard the last week of April ripping across the United States, leaving these unfathomable types of streaks of precipitation. And you can see how the clouds moved after the storm. So how did it have that incredibly straight line and then it turns into something else after it passes Kansas? And then the river flood warnings, the atmospheric compression event literally covering a quarter of the United States. This is what it looks like from the air. Inundated, levee breaches, record flooding, transportation derailed, no pun intended, but transportation systems unusable. Rail, highway, tunnels, barge traffic, evacuations, highways underwater, highways turning into rivers, and then the farmland flooded. So what didn't get frozen out in the Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma area got flooded in the Missouri, Louisiana area, and just to find out, Louisiana lost 400,000 acres of rice. And we get these above normal rainfalls, and it is a deluge river from the sky. This has been an ongoing, continuing event for months, and it is going to intensify with the galactic cosmic rays causing more cloud cover between 15 and 18,500 feet. That's how we get into the albedo effect. We can start to see repeating patterns. I put these solar diagrams together. If we look at 79 AD, the eruption of Vesuvius pretty much matches with 2024. Look for increasing volcanic activity. Those aerosols mixed with all these increasing cloud cover. Wow, it is going to white out the sky, drop the temperature globally. Webbots. Lexicon used, new glaciers. Here we go. Skiing in California all summer. This snowpack was so intense, 60 feet deep across the Tahoe, Sierra Nevadas, which means that they are going to stay open indefinitely all summer long for skiing. And when the rains and the snows come early again this year, that is going to add to the snowpack. Welcome to the beginning of new glaciation across the Sierra Nevada mountains. California snow equivalent, again, that goes right back into the cosmic ray. Increases of cloud cover. The record floods that the Webbots were talking about and the rivers from the sky. California water equivalent, matching that perfectly. Also, nobody's talking about the increase of ice on the Greenland Ice Sheet. Why is that not a front page story? We were told for 40 years it's melting, it's melting, it's melting on the sheet, it's melting on the sheet. And now it's growing on the sheet, but that is like page 17 if printed at all because it doesn't follow the global warming agenda. I want to thank Clif so much for putting out these Alta reports. They're matching up and verifying what's going on with the grand solar minimum increases. So everybody across blogs, news sites, whatever it be, social media, they're all connecting with these changes happening. They're going hand in hand. Watch the coalescence and the merging of the mini ice age into the Alta report. It's going to be a direct reflection. And please support my work on Patreon. I try to bring you these different types of reports to open your mind and show you the future, what's truly happening. And I do hope you got something out of this video.